Okay, so back to half guard. This is John Danagher's half guard series, week 11. We were looking at this tight waist grip series. So we've already done a lot of entrances into the tight waist grip, basically putting the leech hook on Tyrone's leg. Just go from, got a cross face underhook on me, worst case scenario. So we used earlier in the mesocycle, we used this windmill movement. So again, from that position, I just put 2 feet on the mat. My left hand is driving Tyrone's head to my right, his left, and my right hand blocks the knee. If he does nothing, I'm coming up on top. He can't widen his knee because I just turn this way. Perfect. He can't widen his knee because my hand's blocking it. So even just that bridge can get me over. But he can post with his left hand. That's what I want. So now my right hand comes inside, my left can come through and make a frame, and then just a bridge, and my hand comes through and I win that underhook. Just turn back the way it came. So then we looked at from there, I have an inside hook. I'm just using my foot to pass to the outside hook, the leech hook, and then Danagher called this the lower leg shift. I win the scoop grip first on the leg, and then I bring my right leg from in front of Tyrone's right knee, so underneath it. He calls this lower leg shift. Once I have that, okay, either Tyrone will have a whizzer on, which means the sweep's even easier, or he'll be posting with his hand. Now, good players, what happens is they'll have the whizzer on, I'll go for the sweep, and then they'll post with their hand. Okay. The minute he posts with his hand, I'm coming out the back door to take his back. But exceptionally good players will be very quick at this movement. The minute I sweep him and he posts, before I can arch my back, he's the whizzer back on again. So we need this ability to sweep someone with the 2 hands on the mat. Okay. So once I get that knee lift up, so after the lower leg lockdown or the lower leg shift, I just turn my left heel down to get Tyrone's right knee off the mat. And now from this position, it's really all about me reverse shrimping. Now we're doing our hip shift, putting my back on the mat, and then shifting again. Now notice the way, take back a step, Tyrone can post with his right hand somewhere between my left hand and all the way down till about here. Okay. The angle I want to take on Tyrone is actually the angle of his belt. If you notice where his belt is, if you continue the line of his belt, it's going out in this direction. Okay. Now even if Tyrone put his hand all the way back to where my hand is, as far back as he can, bro, when I start turning in a circle, Tyrone can turn with me at the same speed, but my circle will be smaller because I'm on the inside. So anytime I start to turn, I can take this base away from him. Okay, something you need to understand, because I'm on the inside, he'll be making a bigger arc with his hands. So this Danagher calls this directionality of force. Just finding that sweep angle to be able to hit this roll under sweep, even if your opponent has basing with their hands. So we look at the other scenario. He had the cross face underhook. That was the windmill one. The other one was the knee lever. So he just put 2 feet on the mat. Again, I pinch my knees, and now from this position, I put my right hand underneath Tyrone's left hip. I just move my knee out this way, and Tyrone will get this sudden urge to post with his hand. Now my left hand comes on the inside, and just a bridge, moving back into my half guard position again. So again, I put in that leech hook. And then I make the scoop grip, and then we do that lower leg shift, get his knee off the mat. We'll look about on the next move if I can't get his knee off the mat. And now it's really, I'm moving in a smaller circle than Tyrone. He can post anywhere in this segment, but I keep moving, and because my circle is smaller, eventually I'll just find that angle, which will be towards there. So it starts off, I covered this before, just with a reverse shrimp. I'm still on my right side. Then as I go flat on my back, I start to shrimp at an angle to put him over. Once I'm here, control the hip. I can move into side control. Just get one more angle control. So again, Danagher emphasises that this is the go-to sweep from half guard, this roll under sweep. Another entrance way into it was just from the Z guard, put pressure and weight on me. If I controlled the inside space, I just extended my knee shield, one knee underhook, probably the most common way into it. Get in the leech hook, scoop grip, and then lower leg shift. Once I have that, then my goal is to get Tyrone's right knee off the mat. And now from that position, it's all about me hip shifting, cutting that angle to put Tyrone down. Even though he can post with his hands, I just find that angle so that I can hit the sweep.